my honour today to introduce our speakers on stand. You will have opportunity after the main presentations to ask questions, but today, without any delay, it's my pleasure to invite up onto stage the President and Chief Executive Officer of LG Electronics Mobile Communications Company, Dr. Jong-Suk Park.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for coming here today. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you LG's latest mobile devices and show how these new products will be leading mobile trend in year 2011. As you can see from the chart, 2010 was the year the mobile industry shifted decisively towards smartphones. The scale of the growth has been extraordinary. And this growth came despite obvious limits to the smartphone market. For example, there were only a few main smartphone makers and very few operating systems. But everything is going to change this year. Today, consumers want better smartphones with distinctive functions. For these reasons, we believe smartphones are set for a generational shift in 2011. At CES, LG successfully presented its bold vision for smartphones with the unveiling of the Optimus Pad, Optimus Black, and LG Revolution. With groundbreaking features such as a dual-core processor, novel display, and LTE technologies, our premium lineup set new standards. Now, at MWC, we are unveiling more innovations that push further at the boundaries of smartphone technologies. We believe 4 key trends will shape the smartphone market this year. The first is multi-core smartphones. As apps and functions grow more sophisticated, the performance of smartphones become ever more important. This is why LG has been working with chipset makers to develop faster, stronger, multi-core smartphones. This is LG Optimus 2X. 2011 will be a significant turning point from single core to multi-core. And LG is creating a new beginning. The next key trend is display innovation. As smartphone becomes more mainstream, consumers use them for longer and for more reasons, such as browsing, games, and even video editing. This means display must have even better brightness, low power consumption, and be the ideal size. This is LG Optimus Pad. Display will be crucial for users wanting a superior viewing experience. And LG is creating a new beginning. The third big trend is 3D mobile. Up until now, 3D has been almost exclusively for consumption. But LG's mobile technology is about to change that too. With our new 3D smartphone, users can create 3D content themselves and share it instantly wherever they go. Even better, our 3D mobile display works without glasses, making it extremely comfortable and convenient to watch. The era of true 3D mobile has arrived. And in that sense, LG is creating a new beginning. Considering these 3 key trends, LG now has a full lineup of premium smartphones that are setting new standard in the smartphone market. Lastly, we anticipate true tablet war this year. In the year ahead, we predict a major shift in the tablet market. Of course, it will continue to grow, but it will do so in new and diverse ways. Tablets should be ideal for both work and play. However, some companies focus on productivity at the expense of portability, while others do the reverse. But with its new tablet, LG is offering the best of all worlds: optimum portability, 3D recording, and powerful performance that is sure to thrill tablet users. The demand for true tablet is about to take off. In that sense, LG is creating a new beginning. LG has created a series of technological breakthroughs and the product lineup that we believe will place us in a pole position in the smartphone market this year. With this product in place, 2011 will be the year LG becomes a key contender in smartphone. Watch this space. Thank you very much, and please enjoy the rest of the time with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Park. We heard briefly just a moment ago about two exciting new products from LG Electronics, the LG Optimus Pad and the LG Optimus 3D. To tell us more about both of those, we'd like to ask onto stage our European Product Marketing Director, Mr. Daniel Hernandez.
Hello, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm actually honored to be here because we're about to announce two of the most exciting products that LG has launched today. So these products, as Dr. Park mentioned, include both the Optimus 3D and the Optimus Pad. Let's start first with the LG Optimus 3D, our next flagship smartphone device. Before we go into the details, allow me to do a reflection of what has been the performance war of the last few years. As you can see, consumers are wanting all the time to do more and more with their smartphones, and manufacturers have been trying to increase the clock speed of those processors to meet those demands. Last year, for example, we had 1 GHz based smartphones as probably the standard in the high-end of smartphone space. But this year, with the introduction of dual-core processor-based smartphones, the bar has been raised once again. So we're saying that in 2011, we will see the smartphone 2.0 era. So actually, LG has been the first to introduce the first device in this smartphone 2.0 era with the LG Optimus 2X. When we announced this product earlier this year in CES show in Las Vegas, the device created such a phenomenal online buzz, but it's also helped consumers to focus their minds on performance moving forward as one of the key factors of a successful and outstanding smartphone. So you may ask, is this dual-core technology and this performance board, is this really needed for consumers? What we believe in LG is this is the case. Actually, with a dual-core enabled technology smartphone, consumers will be able to browse the web faster, for example, by loading the page at a faster speed. They will be able to seamlessly toggle between multiple tasks. They will be able to enjoy high-quality gaming with no lag, and also enjoy high-definition movies and content in the device. But that's what we say, that the LG Optimus 2X is a phenomenal device. It's a phenomenal smartphone, which raises the bar of the experience to mobile users. But we're not here to talk about Optimus 2X. What we're here to talk is what is the next step. So, how can we further enhance this consumer experience? And this is with the introduction of the LG Optimus 3D, the world first dual-core, dual-channel, dual-memory phone. Let's have a look to the next video to understand a bit more what this product is all about.
There once was a factory with a small production capacity. And as more orders came in, the factory required more workers. So they extended the facility. The production increased. However, the factory did not fare well, since two plants shared one conveyor belt. So they extended the conveyor belt system. Now the distribution could handle the increased amount of production. And the factory operated with great efficiency. LG believes that smartphones are just like manufacturing plants, and to fully utilize the performance of a dual-core processor, the device needs to be supported by 2 channels. So LG Optimus 3D is not a single-core, single-channel smartphone, nor a dual-core, single-channel smartphone. Oh no, it's the world's first dual-core, dual-channel smartphone. Compared to other smartphones, Optimus 3D is significantly faster and has a superior graphic quality. So it's no wonder that the phone shows unparalleled performance when playing games, zooming in on images, and downloading content-heavy websites, right? In addition, you can enjoy clear pictures with the 4.3-inch display, make your own 3D videos, and share them on YouTube, 3D laptops, and televisions. Optimus 3D also supports Full HD with DLNA and HDMI systems, and is even equipped with features that minimize battery consumption. This is LG Optimus 3D, the world's first dual-core, dual-channel smartphone with full 3D features. LG Optimus 3D.
You liked it? So LG Optimus 3D is the world first dual-core, dual-channel, dual-memory architecture smartphone. So this tri-dual architecture is making the LG Optimus 3D a truly super phone. I mean, it's unparalleled performance compared to other devices in the market. But don't take my word for granted on this. I mean, of course you can go and visit our LG booth after the press event and see by yourselves. When you go to the booth, there's quite a few demo cases where you can prove the performance. But the best way to actually demonstrate the super performance of this device is by utilizing one of the most commonly accepted performance tests, which is the quantum benchmark test. And as you can see, not only LG Optimus 3D excels compared to any other competitive device that is currently available in the market, but I think this is a proof of its super performance and impressive speed. What we have prepared as well is another demo scenario for you to see. In this case, we're comparing the LG Optimus 3D with a competitive device when they're trying to download a resource-intensive website which contains quite a few high-quality pictures. In this case, we've chosen Sky Sports as one example. And as you can see, the LG Optimus 3D is already finished and is significantly faster than its competitor, which is still thinking about loading the page. So basically, the LG Optimus 3D is not only a technology leap, it's also providing tangible consumer benefits to when it comes to faster web browsing, when it comes to enjoying multimedia for longer, and most importantly, to enable a full 3D proposition to devices, thanks to this tri-dual architecture. So, I think we've talked enough about the performance aspect of this device and its dual-core, dual-channel, dual-memory architecture. this is why we call the device Optimus 3D with these 3Ds, but this is not the only reason. The other reason is because it's got a full 3D proposition. So you're able to record, view, and share 3D content. So what I'm going to show you now is a few use cases of how a 3D-enabled device can actually enhance consumers' lives. Let's have a look, and then we'll continue the discussion.
When did he learn to walk?
Did you see that? I feel like I'm going to cry. Come home soon. Bye.
Bye-bye. 3D, it's
Hello, I'm Sean from A&B Motors.
Thanks for coming by in person.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Well, I've got something for clients who are too busy to visit the showroom. This is the new 2011 D300.
Wow, it's so realistic in 3D. Can I see other models?
Sure. Take your time. We've got cars in various styles and sizes.
I like this one. It's got a great design.
Oh, that's a great choice. I'll draw up the contract ad. 3D. It's better for real.
I can't understand how it's done just by watching it on TV. Oh, right. Let me check out Optimus 3D. Oh, so this is how it's done. Oh, okay. So I put my arm like this. Wow, it's so much easier. Okay, I love 3D. 3D, it's better for real.
Good. Some of these use cases might seem a bit futuristic. They're not very real, but the reality is actually with the LG Optimus 3D, this is no longer just an idea. So before we explain the 3D technology and the innovation that LG has brought to the mobile industry with this device, let me just make a quick reflection about what does 3D mean to you. So, and most importantly, what does 3D mean in a mobile environment? Okay? So I think for most of the people in this audience, one of our best or the first 3D experiences being in a movie theater, watching a blockbuster movie like Avatar. By the way, Avatar was sponsored by LG Mobile globally. I think the key question is, how can we bring this breakthrough innovation in a smartphone? And how can we overcome the drawbacks that, the perceived drawbacks of 3D, so that consumers can take the 3D content with them anywhere, anytime? So, the first point is definitely getting rid of those glasses. I mean, those glasses are not really the most comfortable thing in the world, and consumers are not going to carry those with them when they are on the go. So LG, as an innovator and a proven innovator in the display technology, has done it once again with the LG Optimus 3D. So we are introducing the world's first ultra-stereoscopic 3D screen, which enables consumers to watch 3D content without the need of glasses. The second point, of course, is self-created content is paramount to contribute to the creation of the 3D mobile industry, to reach a critical mass of 3D content. So, what LG Optimus 3D introduces is the possibility to record 3D thanks to its two 5-megapixel cameras in the back. Of course, 5-megapixel camera is just not enough. The dual-core, dual-channel memory architecture has enabled the task optimization solution to enable 2D to 3D conversion. When people are recording in 3D, the LG Optimus 3D introduces a real-time adjustment proprietary technology which enables consumers to watch in 3D simultaneously what they're recording. So they're able to control the 3D depth through a very simple user interface scenario, and they are satisfied with what they're recording as well. Obviously, this is half of the story if you can only keep those 3D content for yourself, so the sharing aspect is key as well. And the device is able to communicate and to share that content either via an HDMI 1.4 interface with a 3D TV or wirelessly with a DLNA-enabled device. But regarding the entire content ecosystem, we believe the LG Optimus 3D will act as a catalyst to create the 3D mobile industry. So the fact that consumers can actually record their own 3D content will create an abundance of this content, which will stimulate content providers and operators to distribute this content across multiple devices, which in turn will increase the demand for this 3D technology in this space. What I would like to introduce to you today as well is a strategic partnership we have secured with YouTube, so that our consumers can seamlessly upload 3D content from their device directly to the YouTube 3D channel with one click. And they can also watch the content that is being uploaded by others in the dedicated YouTube 3D client to the device. What I would like to do now is to introduce to you Mr. Francisco Varela, who is the head of platforms at YouTube 3D, who's going to talk to us about what is the meaning of this strategic partnership for YouTube and for LG. So thank you very much. Applause for Francisco Varela.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. As Danny mentioned, I'm very proud to announce the partnership between YouTube and LG on the Optimus 3D device. We believe this brings the leading mobile 3D experience in the world. Over the last month, our engineers and product teams have worked with LG to provide a unique 3D experience. In this regard, we're not talking about just watching without glasses, which has been one of the biggest impediments to the 3D experience, but also sharing seamlessly to YouTube. We believe that the 3D ecosystem needs a catalyst, needs a push in the right direction, and the Optimus 3D is exactly that device. Our users want an easier experience to both capture and view their 3D content. We believe that the 3D device offered by LG will bring in this new era. We're very happy to work with LG and we look forward to a long and fruitful partnership. Thank you.
Thank you, Francisco. So, finally, one of the key innovations as well that LG is introducing is this 3D hotkey, dedicated hotkey to enable consumers to seamlessly and very effortlessly access to all these 3D services, 3D features, and 3D contents. So we've developed a dedicated 3D user interface, which we call 3D Zone, from where you can actually watch your 3D pictures and videos, access to YouTube 3D client, play 3D games. The phone will come with 3 preloaded games from Gameloft, etc. So in summary, we believe that the LG Optimus 3D is a super performance phone thanks to the dual-core, dual-channel, dual-memory architecture. It's also the world's first full 3D smartphone, providing a complete experience to the consumers. And this, as I said, is definitely a breakthrough innovation that LG is introducing to the market. Okay? Good. So, We will address some of your questions later. Now let me introduce to you the second device that we are proudly announcing today, the LG Optimus Pad. Okay? So, what we believe is like there is a flood of tablets being made available to the marketplace. Actually, when we went to CS earlier this year, 1 month ago, I think we counted 30 different companies announcing a total of 45 tablets. So the question here is this a new category of devices? Are we here to stay? I mean, is the device definitely needed by consumers? And the answer which we have internally is definitely yes. I think a tablet device needs to provide a minimum portability as well as a maximum playability. So it is this balance between work and play which makes this a successful tablet, fulfilling those consumer demands. So the key for success is whether we will be able to have a product that delivers on those two dimensions. There are a number of tablets, as I mentioned before, being either announced or available in the market, but most of them have significant drawbacks to this duality of work and play. So, for example, some of them have a compromised experience. They are just simply a blow-up smartphone with a bigger screen. The user interface hasn't been optimized for tablet use. There's another category of tablets that are compromised in terms of productivity and playability. Size doesn't allow some of the use cases in terms of full productivity. And finally, there is a number of other tablets being announced which are providing a compromise on portability. They are quite big and heavy, which limits the possibility for a consumer to carry with them all the time. So, what we are introducing today is the LG Optimus Pad, and what we believe is the dimensions and the proposition we are introducing today will set this LG Optimus Pad as the new benchmark and the tablet reference, or the tablet standard for the consumer experience. We will have, we've studied those consumer needs, as I said, in both in terms of work and play, and they have to deliver there anywhere, so they can carry the portability is key. So what our LG Optimus Pad is trying to deliver on all of those use cases that are described on the screen. But in summary, there are 3 pillars to the LG Optimus Pad. First of all, productivity performance. Secondly, advanced multimedia. And finally, portability, therefore, designed for portability. That's why we call it PAD. Let's look into productivity performance. This is enabled thanks to the dual core from NVIDIA, as well as the Android 3.0 specification. So we'll watch a quick video where you can already perceive some of the improvements that will deliver on those customer needs for productivity. So, starting with multitasking. Faster web browsing experiences enabled thanks to the dual core technology. Touch responsiveness is being also optimized to enable an improved experience. Android 3.0, as you know, introduces a variety of advanced Google mobile services, including the Google Books, Google Talk, Google Navigation. We will demonstrate some of those later after this presentation. The other dimension, as we mentioned before, is the advanced multimedia. So the LG Optimus Pad not only incorporates a full HD camera in the back, not only for recording but also playback capability, but it does incorporate as well a 3D camera similarly to the LG Optimus 3D. Let's watch a quick video as well. As I said, you have the full 1080p experience in the device. It's just simply amazing to watch. We have two 5-megapixel stereoscopic cameras in the back of the device to be able to capture 3D content. We have obviously HDMI interfaces and HDMI 1.4 input to communicate seamlessly with other peripheral devices, like for example 3D TV to watch the 3D video that you've recorded, etc. And finally, in terms of design for portability, LG's unique point and LG's unique display is based on an 8.9-inch resolution. We've actually conducted quite a lot of research, and this video is trying to demonstrate some of those benefits compared to either bigger or smaller competitor devices. And the feedback from most consumers is that 8.9 is the optimal size for both productivity as well as playability. Here you can see how comfortable it is to type compared to bigger smartphones. When you are in a QWERTY mode as well, the ability to have the full hand typing. This is one of the major sources of frustration for some consumers. The device is also very lightweight, 654 grams, which improves the portability aspect. When we compare it to another one of those competitor products, it is actually enabling a one-hand grip operation in terms of size and in terms of weight. And one of the key benefits as well is the ability to have a full resolution which enables us to capture more and see more compared to other devices as well. Finally, when you are trying to browse the web with the same font size, you will be able to have an opportunity to see more content. You have less browsing to do in this. So, what I would like to do is shortly summarize the benefits of the LG Optimus Pad. Good. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy the summary. As you can see, we have introduced two of the most innovative devices today from LG side. What we would like to do now is to give you a short demonstration of the tablet, as I mentioned before. So we have the tablet connected through HDMI interface to the big screen, and we have our colleague who will be following us, and as you can see what I'm experiencing as well. So I'm going to show you a couple of things as well. So while you've been watching this presentation, we've actually recorded you in 3D, so you will be able to watch it here when you go back to your hotel. How you look in this 3D format as well. Another aspect I wanted to show you today as well, maybe is one of those advanced GMS services, for example, Google Books. As you probably know, this is a really optimal experience with the, as I mentioned before, with the booth, with the smooth operation. And finally, I also want to show you the Google Talk. So they have a number of improvements being made for Google Talk. Actually, somebody's calling me. Ah, Francisco. Hey, how are you? What's up? Can you hear me? Typical. 20 times we tested this. I think you wanted to say that you really like the LG Optimus Pad, right? Okay. So we cannot hear you, maybe the connection is not that great, but we can prove you that this is working. This is actually a high definition video conferencing with a 2 megapixel camera in the front. So Francisco, I'm going to cut you. Thank you for your nice words. So with this, we want to summarize the presentation. I hope you enjoyed. We're going to move to a Q&A session next. And thank you very much for your time and patience.